let's start with UNC, man.
Uh-huh.
You were out there. Everybody was out there. Everyone who was a who's who from UNC, obviously, very excited for the TCU game. Ultimately, does not
Yeah.
go the way you all had expected it to go. Is it time to panic, Eric, or are we still
Nah.
we're still
I
on
mean,
board?
yeah, I mean, that's not the start to any season that anyone would want. I mean, especially with that much hype around it. You got Bill Belichick, you got all these transfers, and you think you're gonna be something. I mean, from what I saw, I just saw a lack of team effort and a lack of camaraderie. I felt like, we have a team of a bunch of guys that are really getting to know each other, formulating around a new system, learning new coaches. It was clear that, TCU was a team that's been there with some players that has some experience because they capitalize continuously in a lot of pressure situations, and a lot of times we didn't have that chemistry when we were going about it. So yeah, it was just interesting. Not completing a pass for like 2 hours is insane. It's just gonna, it's the first game. It's kind of what you was expecting. It's kind of what I said. It's either gonna be a really good game and that we blow them out and it's unexpected, or we're gonna get our ass kicked, and we got our ass kicked.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we did.
Like looking back, I think 39 new guys brought in.
Exactly.
Was this to almost to be expected in with hindsight now, Eric, that the team has
Yeah,
not been together? It's the first time together for these guys in a real game.
exactly. That's kind of what it was. I mean, these guys just got together. It can only, like I said, it can only be one of two ways. It could
Yeah.
either go really good, and these guys have bought in and done something miraculous, but that's hard, especially in a football setting. I mean, how many teams we'll see this year that'll have new players and new positions, and or just with a new team and don't have that kind of camaraderie. So, I don't expect it to be like this all year, but I did expect us to either be really high or really low after game one for sure.
Does it make you question, Eric, how good that Bill Belichick, the college coach, will be? Do you have any doubts having seen what you saw over the weekend?
No, I think everything's an adjustment for him, for us. I think that I think, the fielding, the amount of space that college and the NFL deals with. I mean, it was a lot of things that looked to be new out there. And I'm not sure, nor am I gonna blame the coaching staff nor the players, because it looked like it was a lack of effort on everybody's part.
Yeah.
And that might not even be the case. You know what I'm saying? It's just new. So that's what I'm gonna stick with. I pray that this doesn't last all year. I can't do it. Um, but I just think that it was just a lot of new people working together to try to formulate a team, and essentially that takes time.
Yeah, because the last thing you would expect for a Bill Belichick coach team would be a lack of effort, right? And
No, for real.
I wonder if Bill Belichick, to you and I, we know what he is, but
Yeah, right.
do the young kids on the team realize? Does an 18-year-old realize, like, hey, this is Bill Belichick, or not?
Clearly not. I mean, you can tell by the way TCU was responding after the game with some of their comments, but
Did they go too
clearly you have
far,
no
man? They were
respect.
going crazy on Twitter, and
You know, I wouldn't say that they deserve the right to do that because it was disrespectful, but they deserve the right to talk some kind of shit. I mean,
yeah.
we've had the hype all year. We've had Belichick the talk all year. I mean, we came out and that first drive, I thought we were the shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the cuss words, but
Nah,
dog,
you're good. I
I
think everybody
literally
did.
I literally thought I'm like, yo, we're about to be a football school. You know what I'm saying?
College
Nah.
football playoffs, man.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, that wasn't it. But it's cool. Like I said, man, I really hope, people don't take the first loss as something that's like that's gonna hinder us, or pin that upon us as something that, this is the season, this is what it is. That's not necessarily true. These are kids, young adults who now have a boatload of money, who now have to juggle school, money. You know, it's not the same as it was where we literally just had football and school. We didn't have all these conflictions and things. I was a poor college kid, you know what I'm saying? So there
Yeah.
wasn't many things that I could do to
Right.
start. But now you have all of these different things. And I just think that once these young kids hone in, they understand something like that, like a loss like that, should motivate anybody. So you know, you just hope that they take that in and they don't put on that performance again because that tape lasts forever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Like that performance from them players doesn't go anywhere. So you just hope that they learn and grow from that.
It was cool, Eric, to see the excitement around the football team. Obviously, it's always the basketball team, but
Right.
to see all you guys there and to see, I get it, basketball fine, but to see Michael there and
Yeah.
LT,
Yeah.
does that excite? I know it's a tough pill to swallow with the loss. Does that carry over? Does the excitement carry over? Are we going to see the big stars at the games throughout the season, you think, or is the excitement kind of been
Um,
squashed?
um, both. And I say both because I feel like that's amongst the players. You know, if you guys want us to come, my era when I was there, all of the guys came back to see us play because we didn't allow that kind of thing to stick around amongst our team. We take a bad loss, we go get a good win. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it has to be. So, that's really predicated on the players. I know the school does their job and they hit us up and they ask us all the time, to attend games, but we
Nice.
don't want to, we don't want to travel from all places amongst the world and across the world to come see performances like that. You know what I'm saying? We want to at least see effort. I know me and Julius Peppers was talking and we was just hyped that Carolina had some kind of hype behind it.
Right.
We wanted to feel the energy. We didn't we don't get that often at Carolina.
Yeah.
So, it's just we hope that, the players understand it as much as we do and realistically it's their livelihoods. We done did it.
Right.
So hopefully they're wanting to create a path for themselves.
I see and then I'll move on to the NFL here. I see a lot of
Hmm.
people wanted to blame Jordan Hudson after the game, and they were trolling, or even some of the TCU players.
Hmm.
Unfair, or it just kind of comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory, man. It comes with the territory. You got to understand that you guys have Bill Belichick as a coach. Everybody and their mama wants to beat Bill Belichick. To tell you realistically how many times I beat Bill Belichick, zero. TCU has more wins against Bill than I do. So, like, it is what it is, man. I understand it. The players got to understand it, and they have to step up to the challenge because every game, even with that coach, no matter if it's UNC Charlotte who we play this week or North Carolina A&T, everybody's going to give you your best.
Yeah.
And TCU definitely displayed that, and I hope that the players understand that going forward.